with the link update, the options are infinite. I mean, I realize you can also do the lights, and I think that's also great. I was saying earlier how I don't think it's gonna work that well in my map because it's already been built out so much. There's only so many mechanical things you can do with it, and it's gonna be interesting. But we're gonna get the stream done. We're gonna talk about everything that we have to explore with it. it's gonna be really quick. I'm just gonna cover just only that and a few very small updates that have occurred in my map. I briefly showed you through it. Obviously, the stream's gonna be trimmed down because today it's, you know, Super Bowl Sunday, so I want to get the stream in and out. I realize I haven't been doing many lately, so I finally tested that out. We can do more than one door or light. I think. I hope. Really hope light. I mean, that would be extremely beyond annoying if one lever only worked with one light. That would be stupid. Or the world's dumbest decision. But yeah, okay, so we just tested that out and that works. Whoa. What do I do now? Cancel. That's what I do. And it disappears. Good, good, good. Okay. So we were testing it in this map, and just in here, because I was saying how the yellow. Let's bring you out here. To access the upper part of the hotel, everything that's not the first floor. The first floor has other keys to worry about, but on the upper floors, especially this elevator and that side skywalk building that we were talking about, they all work on that thing. So I was thinking, why not have a room locked by a yellow key with the lever inside of it, and the order to get in, and that's how you get in. I think this will work very well. I have seen building designs for a elevator using the trapdoor piece. That seems very complicated. I'm going to ease into that one. I don't know how difficult that's going to be. I don't like the elevator design though. I really don't like it. But you know what? Maybe people will feel inclined to go on it now that they know that this door is interesting. Also, this sign, I realize it's poorly placed. Well, okay, it's in a good location. It's just the whole block. Just make your way under it. I mean, it's easily avoidable. That's not a problem, but... And I think this is going to be the one door that actually uses a real yellow key. And then in this little hidden... Oh, I realize. You know what? No. You know what? You used yellow key. You did God's work. So to speak. And come on. Fly with me. Do not go in first person. No, I don't want the light to... Oh, that's annoying. Oh, shoot. No, no, no. It's actually turning on lights. No. Cancel, cancel. Wait, can we redo that? Can we redo that, please? There. Okay. That's what it was. That's what it was. Okay. I think this mechanic isn't as bad as I said it was. Or I didn't say it was bad. My defense. I didn't say it was bad. I did not say it was bad. I said that I don't think my map will benefit from it. I understand it has a lot of perks, but it seems so mechanical. Okay, this is phenomenal. I do not. I realize it's... I think the way he presented it, it came off as confusing to me. Okay, and now... Which means... If I were to go in and play the map... Why is it still... Oh, that's so annoying. Why it does that? If I were to pull this... Well, no, let's make a better example. Let's fly out. And now we are in... We are in the city. We are just strolling through. And you happen to have the yellow key on you. Hey look, yellow key door. Boom. Check that off your list. You won't need that yellow key ever again. Because now you can just pull the lever and all the yellow key doors in the hotel. That's a good one right there. And that's important to say. All the yellow keys regarding the hotel. Of course. Oh, and you can close them. Oh my gosh. So if I wanted to say, let's just shut down the hotel, I could shut down the hotel. You may have already seen this, you may not have seen this. At almost every major intersection, I've added lights. I should go closer. The lights are fading out. Yeah, I got these bright lights that have them on max distance. So now they're at a they are lighting up the whole intersection because you think of an intersection to be very bright, but at this, I mean, this isn't very much of an intersection. And so what you do is you could pull your vehicle up to the side because that's the whole point of this. Before I built these restaurants out, I initially had this plan. I said there's going to be a plaza of some sort here. Obviously there's going to be restaurants, but the main thing is I want the restaurants to be incorporated into a plaza design. Now that plaza design got destroyed once these two restaurants came in. And I mean, both ideas happened in the same stream. You can go check that out. Once I edit this, the link will probably be in the card. You can go check that out in the full initial build of these restaurants. Obviously they've been fixed and refined. But what we did is, I mean, this is a minor update that we did off stream within the past week. We changed up the textures, especially like right here, and then I indented the road, I don't know if that's the right word, so that a car could pull over, because that's the whole point of this. This is intended so that you park over, and I think I may have some sort of awning or more lights or maybe some more foliage, just more of something right here because it looks bland. And then this is supposed to represent not just a sidewalk, but the old colonial roads that used to be this texture, have this brick design. We've seen it, this is a real thing. You've seen this in actual colonial towns, but most of them have been paved over with asphalt, so you don't see that anymore. But it's just a cool part of history that the city supposedly left behind. That's the backstory I'm giving it. And then this is what I was really trying to get at. These hallways are slowly starting to become better looking, I guess. Obviously it looks awful right now, but that's because who cares about the hallway when you really just care about the walls now have texture. It used to be this white wall. That would look terrible against that. All the details there. And I added this wood texture that was over on this side because it looks great on this side. I think it looks amazing on this end. There used to be a road, dead-end road going right here. The reason I wanted that because I thought this was a real world thing. I'm not sure if it is. It doesn't really matter if it is because at the end of the day, it's still my map. There was a dead-end road here, and I was saying, well, I want every building to have complete access to a road that's like close enough to them. But I realized it's not going to be useful in terms of people driving this around as though it's some racetrack, because off stream, I don't think I've done this on stream before. I've driven the cars around because I realized they're so much better because we did not need it at all. There's no reason we needed it. And it made the whole road much smoother. Get rid of a bunch of potential traffic issues, how to turn into lanes. And I mean, we already have one issue right here because the road's split. You can either take the drive-through to the in and out, or you can stay on the main road. And that is a very confusing intersection. Potential plaza area right here. This is supposed to be a patio. I mean, I could add a tent or something, or an awning right here, and add more to the restaurant, knock out one of these walls, put a door here. Coming out right here, we're gonna have our beach all in this area, and then over on out back that way. We have a blank plot of land here, which I set aside intentionally for an Italian restaurant. Let's keep driving because I think it's fun to drive, and I think it looks cool driving, even though on the live stream end it does not look cool. Oh, you know what? Never done this before. I've never used this ramp to get back up. In fact, I barely use these ramps at all. Okay. No, it goes too fast. It goes too fast. Not really helping. You know, let's not go out that way. It's weird. No, you missed the door. Oh, the door opened. I do not want to drive out that door. Okay, this is I've done this before off stream. It goes off stream. Come on, stay with it. Stay with it. Stay with it. Please, stay with it. No. Come on. And I mean, yeah. Who cares? This is where I need to be anyway. You can continue driving. We're at the shops of Sᴜභꜱ. Shop, dine, relax. Let's go up here. Wow, it's laggy on my end too. I don't know if I have the patience for this. No, do not flip the switch. I'm flipping the switch. No. Oh. Here. Dang, okay. You jerk. Oh wait, I could get. Oh my gosh, we could trap. Why am I not thinking about that? Totally trap Piggy in here. I'm not even thinking of these things. I think you can still hear it. It's really annoying, but hotel rooms, floor 3. Floor 3, concierge lounge. Top. Ooh. Hotel rooms, floor 1. In the lobby, parking garage, and floor 1 and 2 for the parking garage are downstairs. It's really interesting that I typed that whole thing out. This is annoying. It's more of a parkour challenge than anything. Oh, I gotta fix that. Oh, this is cool. Oh, that needs to be fixed. I cannot have that stay. It would be nice if these beds could just like merge. What's in here? It's weird. That totally doesn't seem like my building style at all. Oh, whatever. Let's open it up. Yeah, we got bedroom. I don't remember building any of this. That's why I opened the door. I do not remember building any of that. Oh my gosh, look at this. Quality. I've never seen this pristine quality. It looks amazing. The bar. Wow. Everything looks perfect. And that means if those gates are open, ha ha ha. I'm putting my life at risk by doing this. I'm not. Oh my god, he locked me in here. Little jerk. Thanks for subscribing, Cat Dan. Piggy of Cat Dan. Okay, he didn't open up the gates for some reason. Am I the one stuck in here? Well, it's so dark down. Can I make my way back down? These doors are open. Those ones are not. What? Wait, let's try it on this side. Maybe he did turn it back. That makes no sense. Because maybe. Oh, you know what? Maybe I added these later. Yeah, I added these later, so I have to add them all at once. I heard it. It did. There's nothing I can do about it, right? Can I escape the bonds? Oh, I have Leo. I heard it. I just heard it. So that's something we're gonna have to fix. But yeah, the links seem to really work. That's a lie. I think, are they not? They're not connected. They're not connected. Okay, that's what we need to know. So that's essentially what we're doing. We're not playing the map, we're just testing. And we found out that I'm an idiot. Kidding. It just doesn't. I forgot something simple, and that just ruined everything. But it's all the mechanics. It's essentially all just basic mechanics. So we tested around a little bit with it. Let's go fix that up. And yeah, you know what? I don't want to leave it this way because I will probably come back to it and I'll be like, why the heck doesn't it work? This time I won't know why. Let's see if we can link. It wasn't that I linked it at a different time, it was the fact that I never linked it at all. So yeah, it did not link. Okay, now it has this door and that door. This is amazing. This is great. Okay. And then why not? Just get a light. Oh. So, let's you know what? Let's play with the lights. Okay. I just can't think of a reason why I'd want to turn on and off the light. I still don't have a reason. I just expect all these lights because it's always gonna be dark. You want all the lights on. Like, unless you're making, like, some bounty hunter basement type of thing in a map. Or you're, like, Home Alone type of thing. And you need to find a way to turn on the power, restore it, and all that type of stuff. It's gonna be pretty hard to come up with a reason why you need to have the lights on. Because in daytime, you don't need lights, period. And in dark, I mean, like, you just always want the lights on. That's the way I think of it. Oh, and by the way, this area I'm walking up, I think I mentioned this in one stream. This, by the way, is the mayor's residential area. The mayor of the town will be able to live in this area. And that's why we have this right here. It's like, he has a priceless view. That's just amazing. And then beyond it, in the background, in this black space back here, is all going to be beach. That's just going to be amazing. So I guess other than this, there really is no residential area, so to speak, in the map at all. Let's see. I want to try out one more thing, but I think I wanted to make this stream as quickly as short as I could. The lasers, I don't see a purpose for that yet in my map. The trapdoor, I could think of something for the police stadium, the police station, the jail cells. The teleport block, I already have a portal. I want people to know they're going into it. The item spawn block, yeah, I mean, these are all little things that are just good. Looper, laser, yeah, all this stuff I think I'll make a whole video on, because, you know, I don't want to explore it. I mean, this map is just too big. You know, let's turn the light on. Let's turn the lights on. Yeah, but other than that, I mean, we haven't really been working on any new projects lately. We haven't touched the train station, which obviously should get some work on. By the way, people were wondering why there's a hole here. Why I put that in the video? That was just where we left off in the project. There obviously will be flooring right here, and I think I'm gonna change out the layout of how you enter train, because I don't love it. I shouldn't say I don't like it. I just don't love the way how you have to kind of walk your way around in the turnstiles here. It's not a bad idea. I mean, like, at the end of the day, I'm fine with that over some other crazy idea. And then maybe we have like a tent for a homeless guy right here or something. I've never been on this train station. I don't recall ever going on a subway station, so I have no idea what to expect. Just be a stereotype. The invisible block, I don't think you can explain why there should be in the real world if there's nothing actually blocking it. Like, maybe I'll have like trash bins and stuff. But then again, this isn't a new city. Everything's clean. There's no bad side of the city. I want to make sure everything in a way is sort of in utopia. that sounds ridiculous. I understand that. It totally sounds ridiculous, but I don't want it to look like some of today's American cities that are all just like a big dump. Which is a shame. Yeah, but I think... Oh, you know what? No. I can't say that yet. I don't know about any of these other blocks, like the link hub. Like, what does that mean? Oh, does that link 2 or more things to 2 or more other things? That... Okay, that's probably what it is. Then in that case, that's pretty cool. But I still think I like the move tool update more than I like all these other things, so to speak. If there's anything else... You know what? We'll play the map one more time. And this time we'll actually explore it and go through everything. I think other than that, we might either call it a stream or, I don't know, hop into another game. But, or maybe play your maps. I really do like that hotel. That's pretty good looking. But you know what? No. We're gonna let Piggy loose. It's only fair. It's one thing if you're walking around with no idea what to do. It's an even better idea to walk around with no idea what you're gonna do and have Piggy on your tail. I just got rid of Grandma. By no means did I mean to do that. We also need to reconfigure this whole upper floor. As you see, you can see the woods going through the water. That's obviously going to be fixed. Let's pull out... there we go, grandmother. You know what? No, I want her to be in a locked room. Could she escape this room? Not easily. That would be such a fright. Yes, yes. Because it's only fair. Wow. I mean, especially when you add all this quality to the picture of the game, it looks that much better. Oh shoot, I never got rid of the Piggy. We gotta release the beast. Just get rid of that. And then... I'm gonna keep the cage there, but I wanna open it, so to speak. Yeah, but this is gonna be a relatively short stream, so to speak. We will be playing maps though, if we hit... It's really laggy. Our sub goal doesn't seem to have changed. Of 1450 subscribers. Let's just go through this whole process again. Maybe we'll go through the stadium. I think that'll be cool. I wish there were more ways. Instead of using that one linked door, there were like several different types of linked doors. Or all those other doors became linked doors. Because then, you know, every yellow door that you select, hey, now they all get unlocked for you. Instead of having all these elevator doors become unlocked. Even though they're not all for an elevator. It doesn't look like it fits. So come on in and join us. Join MGVCHANNELYT in the Piggy map if you want to play in this map. I was going back and watching some of my older streams, and I was realizing, wow, I've totally changed as a content creator and as a builder. I noticed some of the projects and the way I thought about how I was going to build something totally changed. The way how I was going to execute a project. And, oh shoot, I thought that was a pig. Totally scared me. Where did he find the gas? Does he? Okay, so you got the gas. Sure. You gotta do it one more time. Thing is, you can never keep going, let it go in a straight direction. That it just wants to turn on its own. Wow, this is terrible. How did Piggy get there? The Piggy's locked up. Go backwards. See, it would be really cool to just turn off all the lights. I'm trying to get to. I love this music, by the way. I think I'm just pressing too hard on the gas. The gas just accelerates as fast as it wants to go. There. Truthfully, that did scare me. I'm thinking, what the heck is Piggy already doing here? I thought she was locked up. This is stupid. This is terrible. There. Oh, nice. No, usually I do a better job driving. I don't know what's gotten into me. Terrible. Okay. Well, anyway. We sort of got where we need to go. I still don't hear Piggy. Oh, what are you doing? What the heck is he doing? Okay, let's just. I need to practice driving this car. I need to practice. It's like it's my destiny. You know what? I've never tried. Shoot. Now that you're in the car, I'm gonna die quickly. No. Okay. It's my fault. I know it's my fault. I know it's my fault. Okay. You know what? Let's get hard at this. We gotta fix that. I mean, we just gotta ditch the car and just get a new car. For now, forget about that. Okay, so is Piggy already here? I can't hear Piggy, by the way. I don't seem to hear Piggy. What? You grabbed the key too? How did you grab the key? Good for you, but how did you? This is volume's all that. I don't care. It's going after me, isn't it? Open up. Okay. This is interesting. I don't know. It's like this is a terrible idea. Yep. Terrible ideas for Piggy Plus 101. Oh, okay. It's safe to cross. I mean, as safe as it'll ever be. I mean, like, I don't know what you really get. I'm trying to remember. There's something in here that I know you need, but it's at this point. I mean, the game experience has been altered. Now it's all about those. Did I invert them wrong? What happened? Why are there red buttons? It's so weird. Is this like a bomb or something? That's stupid. I don't remember doing that at all. This is nice. I do like that wall there. It really divides the chaos of the elevator from. Oh, I guess you have to add a timer to it. Okay, I like the brightness of this. Everything looks clean except for the ceiling, which we are briefly working on. Let's get that purple key back. I don't think we need to see the key ever again. I like that. I like this whole texture. Everything about it's great. And it doesn't change the game experience at all. Actually, this is probably a shortcut. I never thought of it like that. It's a shortcut. Even though it's not finished, it's already a shortcut. That's really helpful. Piggy's still down here. The last place I saw her. You never know, I might be able to revive the car. Get my wheels back. That'll be great. It's blue wall. It's wow, you just stole the purple key and now all my hopes and dreams are ruined. And then the elevators for that are changed too. I could fix that. And why am I in first person? This side isn't. There. No, I was not patient enough. Let it happen. There. First, terrible. The thing is so laggy. I see something else. I'm just back into it. Oh, or not. You know what? Actually, this might be the easier one. There's no obstructions, and I'm still having trouble. There we go. No way. That was way too easy. Oh, I'm already on this side. That's what's hard. Doesn't want to take me out. Come on, come on. I believe in you. You can't give it. It wants to quit. It's not allowed to quit. I think I have to back into it. Yeah, first person totally worked there. Because you're backing into it. And it's not like you can just go any way it wants to. There's the pig. Oh my gosh. Piggy's back. I'm trying to remember where I put the orange key. Just out of curiosity. Let's see, does anyone else remember this? Going back, I mean, we might have to pull up the videos. I really don't remember where I put the orange key. That'll get us access, it'll eventually get us access to the mall. No way, that was such an easy. What? Where's my thing? Alright, good. Having these. So this is like the fixed bump right here, this fixed speed bump. Why are you driving? Get me out of here. You're better at driving. Oh wow. Oh, am I sitting? No, no! There. That's my fault, man. That's my fault. Okay. Trying to remember, where is the orange key? Is it in here? Oh, I know where it is. It's in here. Which means we need the hammer. The easiest, simplest way. Just go through the bathrooms and through the crouch point. And then back up. Instead of walking all the way around. It's too, you know, who's gonna go all the way around? Here it is. It could be in here. Nope. This bathroom, we gotta fix it. It just needs a total rebuild. Same thing with this one. The lighting's okay. It still could be worked on. I think the ceiling. It's weird. But you know what? It's not terrible. I shouldn't say like that. It's not our guest bedroom. What am I looking for again? For the orange key. That was in this one we gave me. They did a total rebuild. Where is that orange key? I could have sworn I put it in this building. Oh. Nope. Alright, this is the laundry room. What? Okay, no, I don't know what to do. Let's check this room again. Did he pick it up? There's a good chance he could have picked it up. Big. Thing is on my butt. Can I get enough time to go? That's the door. Wow, and it's so laggy all at the same time. I don't know what to tell you about it. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you about the orange key. It's terrible. I don't know where it went. I don't think we put anything in here. Can't be in the home cinema. Hey, pig. Maybe I relocated all the spawn points. I just got rid of them. I think there should be like an item locator. That should be another event. Because where I put it, I don't know where the purple key is either. Because the orange key seems quite essential. I don't know what to tell you. This is something else that I never mentioned. We pushed this whole thing back so that we could add in this, but I don't even think we have that orange yet. Yeah, so it's just a tunnel. And that tunnel takes you... Is Pig coming? I couldn't hear Pig at all. It's too narrow of a hallway to have Pig. That'll give you access to the kitchen, which is two stories. Oh, there's Pig. We were looking for Pig.
No! Yeah, you have me here.
Okay, so I think we might have to... Yeah, I think that'll be it, because we can't find the orange key. I wanted to just go to the mall, because I have some things that I want to talk about. Things that we needed to talk about for a while now. No, I don't have any gas on me, so we can't just drive over and live. Amazing. So... So here's the new Mexican restaurant. If you haven't seen that already, we have a full video on it. You can go check that out. I think when the video is edited, I'll probably have a link in the live stream. I had a lot of fun building this. I'm kind of upset now. I look in hindsight, I'm kind of upset that I did not stream this, the building process of that, because it was so much fun to build. So I want to show you my building ideas, but I really can't show them if it's on the outside, if I can't fly either. So right here, we're going to tear up this whole area. There's going to be shops on the outer end of this whole wing. This is terrible talking about it while I'm playing around in it. But yeah, so this whole wing, around the outer rim of the first floor, is going to be shops. And then right on the inside is going to be stores. So there's going to be a hallway, a walkway, mezzanine, not a mezzanine, a corridor sort of thing where you can walk around the stores. Everything will be jam-packed as closely as it can, but it's going to look amazing. We're going to have a nice, like, it's not going to be a straight line. We're going to have it kind of zigzagging, kind of like in an interesting motion. It's loosely inspired from what I've seen, like from my, so obviously my travels inspire me to build different things. And I know I sound like an architecture student when I say that, but I really do think that that is one big thing that has helped me build and achieve as much as I have in this map. All my travels that I've done. That idea is loosely inspired off of, surprisingly or not, the airport. Not just some mall, the airport of Rome. That was very interesting. And then towards where the old cafe. You know what? But this is so annoying. Not being able to fly. I might just end the stream, or not in the stream, and the gameplay. So like right in this I mean, this is terrible for those that don't understand the layout of the building. Yeah, let's just stop. This is just terrible to point out if I don't have. So we're gonna stop the game. We're gonna turn on light mode so you can clearly see what I'm talking about. I might. No, I can't. I was gonna say I might throw up images on the screen of what we have. So we'll have the open area where the elevator is, where the player is. We're gonna keep that. The escalator I want to change. I don't want it to go a full floor up. I want it to feel like it's multiple levels and that it eases its way into it. So I want to have it going up 2 blocks, and then I'm gonna have it on this sort of, I mean, I guess that's the right word. Sort of like a halfway point type of thing. And there's gonna be a pond, and then there's gonna be grass on either side. A grassy slope on either side, dividing the staircase and the escalator. It's terrible to show you. Why do I have grandma in my hand? Put grandma away. Actually, you know what? Let's pull out. It's not grandma. Well, it's not us. It's not grandma. And I will use that as a pointer. Let's turn on light mode. Okay, so here's my ideas. I had a revelation. This whole wing is getting, because I realized all my buildings are fairly dense. Which is kind of a lie when I realized that. They all have an open point, or 2 floors. You look in this building, you look in this building. You look in the, you also look in the airport, as well as the news center, city hall, obviously the stadium, the hotel, and then Planet Hollywood Observatory, the Irish Pub. They all have some open features. They all are, but when they can be, they're all as dense as possible. The mall, this is just way too much space to go and say, okay, because I realized this building was much easier to build and took less time than I thought. And I did it all at once, and this was in a different era of my build mode creativity style. That's a weird term to call it, right? But nonetheless, it has changed, and I've done the most subtle changes to this map, this building in the mall. And let's talk about all the ideas I have for the future. First of all, let's talk about the first floor of this wing. This wing is getting total. This wing in particular. Obviously, the department stores, that's a different issue. We're gonna talk about that later. But I want the first floor of this area to be a lot more dense. I realize you already have one open air room, and I love it. I want to have more of them, but I feel like I have to have limitations. Also, what sparked the inspiration was this waterfall, the location of the beach, looking onto it. I realized, hey, there's only windows right here, and that's in an Old Navy. No one's going into an Old Navy to look at the sunset at the beach. That's just a terrible idea. So what I'm going to have to do is add a common area. Hey, instead of having a common area, why not have seats and tables? Oh wait, no, forget the seats and tables. Let's just move the cafeteria there. And I might use loose inspiration off of some other malls in my local area, and I'm sure that's the case with many malls. I'm sure that's just those malls. And what we're going to do is it's not going to be an open air type of thing. I keep using the term incorrectly. I'm talking about from this floor up to the skylight. From the bottom ground floor all the way up, it's all open. That's when I keep using that term, that's what I'm referring to. So essentially, you're talking out in the middle of nowhere. I mean, what's the term? Your voice echoes a lot. It's not the right word. It's, I mean, for lack of a better term, we'll say the acoustics are bad. That's not the right term at all. I can't go out and say that. So we'll say that the floor, it's just very echoey and it creates a loud noise because it's just too open. So on the second floor, right, specifically in the middle area, I'm not sure what we're gonna put right here. I mean, obviously all these stores will be ripped out, replaced with better stores. Same thing with everything here. This whole wing, everything will get ripped out, including the mezzanine, the skywalk, and everything. All of that's getting ripped out. We're gonna have a cafeteria right here, especially like mostly down the middle. I don't know what we'll put on the sides. Probably maybe the food booths, but it will not. That's something I want to like make sure I remind myself. It'll not take up the whole width of it. It'll probably be right in this section, so that I can have a store here and a store here, or maybe I have a hallway here, have a bunch of little stores around it. But I really don't think that's gonna happen. So then we'll just make it cafeteria right here. It'll just be in that section. That's what I have planned for that. And then along here, obviously, probably a hallway. This will be flooring right here. Yeah, flooring all the way through. I'll have fountain maybe on this. This is the second floor, by the way. And then maybe some vendors on carts sitting around. And maybe you know what? They have cars. That is something. A lot of car sales there. I mean, you can go back as early as some of these 1980 movies, and you could see that they always have cars, and I don't know why. I mean, this definitely would make sense on the second floor, but you know what? I wanna throw in that little touch, so we'll do that. We'll put a car or something there, kind of having a car sale right in this open area. Obviously, it'll perfectly walk right into the cafeteria. I want to have a Lego store, by the way, in addition to the other stores that we already have here that aren't amazing, but they're definitely going to be saved. The ideas. So that's something I want to add, and those are the ideas for the second floor. And then of course the shops that are here, I might push them out a little bit more, give them a little bit more room. But essentially, this whole hole is going to be patched in. This open air thing, that'll stay, but it won't go all the way down to the first floor. I mean, the cafeteria will probably be more open. And so what the idea was, I'm probably gonna have, this is what I hope to happen, or what I hope I can emulate. So within this section right here, not including this section or this section just right in the center, I either have a balcony or I have window paneling all across the board. I want to have as much light coming in as I can, and I'll probably maybe I really don't know what I'll do. I might just add in windows here. I might just leave it the way it is, but I might change up the windowing on the ceilings. I might have a nice balcony coming out, a nice deck. So not only are you looking out on the pond, it turns into a waterfall, but you're also looking onto the beach. I just have to keep reminding you, this is why I'm making all these different changes to some of the buildings that face the southern border. I'm just like, I think the beach is a priceless view. You realize so many people like to live along the coast. That's where the majority of the world's population lives, along the coast. So there's something great to say about that. Yeah, so the old Navy location will be getting rid of. We'll get rid of all these stores, put in some new things that look a lot better. And then my idea on the first floor. I mean, we might even this might require us to rip out T-Mobile and relocate that, which won't be a problem. But if that's not the case, the idea is right here, right where I'm walking right here. Nothing more, nothing less. I'll have a walkway. And it'll be zigzaggy, as I said. It'll be meandering. It'll be going in and out, and it won't be a straight line. It will not be a straight hallway. They'll be just curved differently. And they're going to have a bunch of designer stores. We're going to have... Everything's going to look like you're in... I hate to make that comparison too, but it kind of looks... It'll look similar to some of the stores you'll see in Bellagio or some of these other stores you see in some of the European airports that look phenomenal. I mean, when I see some of the American airports, I mean, they look like garbage compared to some of these places. They really go out and above and beyond. They don't care about the money. They want to make it look amazing, and that's great to see. But anyway, so then there's gonna be a whole series of stores in the middle that face onto this sidewalk. Storefronts facing each other, and then same thing with this outer section right here. And then maybe this will give us a chance to add in windows here. Maybe not. And maybe some... I really don't want to have to do this, because I wanted this just to be a department store and restaurant thing only. But maybe we can have some exterior doors that'll allow us to add in exterior doors. I really don't want to do that, and I hope that doesn't happen. But if it does, I mean, this is the best place to put it. We might even have a door here, but I mean, that's not really accessible. I mean, the road's just too... it's just too close to the building. I'd say if I had to put a door, it'd probably be somewhere right here. Then you could say, oh, well, there's a door already right here. But then again, you're walking through a maze of different storefronts. That's essentially what it is. And then this whole area will be ripped out. This whole flooring, by the way, will be put in. And we're going to also realize that the storefronts for the first floor will not be 4 blocks high. There will only be 3 blocks. We're going to add in ceilings. So I realized that this is just awful. Who wants to live in a world where you see the floor and no ceiling? I mean, you don't see that in the real world. Well, I incorporate that. So then this is where ultimately our open space is going to be. But we're gonna. I mean, if I have to, I don't plan to, but if we have to, this is another suggestion. We could, at the halfway point between the stairs and the escalator, we could add in like a landing, a landing of some sort. Have grass here. Maybe have the grass come all the way up and down. Just some natural design. Just add some color, add in some light. And then maybe we could curve it, as I see now. There's clearly not enough space for it to extend it any farther. Essentially, there's gonna be a landing there, and maybe it'll turn, maybe just to look interesting, not just straight. So I kind of don't like that. It's too straight and it looks too tall. I want to have different shapes pop out. But yeah, that's what I want to do, and I also want to add a lot more color to this. It just seems like mostly whites and beige and grays. So that's what I want to change. This whole tile work, we'll probably finally get rid of that. I want to try to get rid of that if I can. Maybe add in some like marble flooring. Imagine how great that'll look. That'll look amazing if we do that for the wall. I mean, we'll have like every designer brand you can name in here. The problem is, it's just so hard to build. I mean, I probably would have already had that in the mall if it was easy to say, hey, that's a designer handbag store, and I know that in fact. But it's hard to represent that in building. That was the one thing stopping me. But I think you just got to get overly creative with it. So I think, oh wait, no, I don't think I can. You know what? I want to make sure we got rid of the rocket, but I might do one quick save, and we got 2 airplanes instead. Yay. Yay. But yeah, I think we'll save what we have right there. I explained my plans for the future. That was very important. I don't know what we're gonna put right here. I said I wanted a hospital, but I mean, come on the beachfront? Really? You want a hospital? Maybe a harbor of some sort? I also got rid of the cruise ship idea officially. We're not doing that. I realize I'm just lagging for too many people that not enough people will be able to appreciate it. And so I think the airport is going to be my last major project, and I think at most a harbor will go here, but I don't want any other building going here. We gotta have an ending point somewhere to this map. That is all we've gotten. So if there's anything else you want to see, if you want to take a tour of one of these buildings, so to speak. If you want to go around and play in it, or not playing it, if you want to see some other updates that we have plans for the future for that I didn't talk about, we do have a video that you can check out, a recent video that we made. And if there's any like specific details you want to know about any one of these buildings, make sure that you check them out. Go check out the playlist, My Huge Piggy Build Mode Map. The link will be in the description as it is like right now. Go check that out. The link is in the description. But before you do that, if you have not already, make sure that you subscribe and press that bell icon so that you will get notified when we upload more live streams. As you noticed, this live stream didn't happen when it was scheduled to happen. It was just a rough estimate of when I wanted it to happen. I wasn't planning for it to go exactly at that time. And that seems to be a common thing. And I think what we'll do is we'll just have to tell you, turn on the bell notification so that you know exactly when we get live. So that you know exactly when we go live. And we'll just stay up to date with all the stuff that's happening in the Piggy community. I didn't know about this update. I don't think the big YouTubers talked about this. I think it's a great update for the smaller Piggy Build Mode Map builders that don't already have something as sophisticated as this. I think it's going to help you. I think it's all mechanical. Now, I'm no engineer, but I mean that might be a perfect route to go down. Mechanical engineer, but that's all we got. If you want to see it, I don't know if I've said this already, but if you want to see a full in-depth review about a certain one of these buildings, go check out the playlist I mentioned earlier. What is that? What is that? There, we got rid of it. Okay. And I think that'll be all for today's live stream. You have been watching this on Piggy Plus. I haven't talked about the airport yet, have I? Well, I have a whole review video on that with all the details, quickly summed up, shortened, sweet to the point. I just wanted to talk about the new update very briefly. I'm not guaranteeing this, but I might make a review video on that. We'll see what happens. Make sure you guys comment for more content, and I will see you in the next episode. Thanks for watching.